There's no doubt in anyone's mind about the fact that Dominik Mysterio is nobody's friend in WWE. He wouldn't think twice before jumping ship at the first sign of trouble. He betrayed Rhea Ripley for Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. Time isn't far away when he would ditch Morgan too, if it serves him well. Dom, however, shall do it for a good reason this time potentially. There is a possibility that Dominik would exit the Judgment Day and leave Liv Morgan behind too. And where he would go, Dominik shall go back to his father, Rey Mysterio this time, reconciling with the two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Dom betrayed Rey in 2022, turning heel, and even fought against him at WrestleMania 39, which he eventually lost. However, it seems Dominik shall correct the wrongs and go back to Rey Mysterio. The reason for this could be his Judgment Day members betraying him and not coming to Dom's aid this week on Raw, when he lost the No One Contenders contest in the Fatal 4-Way match. Dirty Dom was involved in the Fatal 4-Way match in the main event of Raw this week against Seth Rollins, Sheamus, and Damian Priest to decide the next challenger for Gunther's title. However, he had to bite the dust as he stood no chance to win the match with his own abilities. Dominik was pinned by Damian Priest, the same person he had cunningly defeated last week on Raw before Crown Jewel. While he had some help in the one-on-one bout this week, none of his Judgment Day members came out to help him. His Judgment Day mate, Finn Balor, seemingly isn't too happy seeing Dominik's aspirations to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Balor also walked away when Dominik showed his zeal backstage for getting the gold from Gunther. The Prince later asked JG McDonagh not to help out Dom during his match on Raw. A full-blown war might now erupt between Dom and Finn Balor after his loss this week. Things could gradually begin to turn sour between Dominik and Finn Balor, starting from as early as next week on Raw. Balor didn't look happy when Dominik spoke about defeating Damian Priest in the No One Contenders match on Raw last week, while other members came out to help Dom against Priest. Balor was nowhere to be seen. Dominik could then confront Balor for being jealous of him. This might lead to an altercation between them, leading to Dominik Mysterio walking out of the heel faction. Dom might also get in a singles match with Balor, bringing JD McDonagh into the picture. When Dom is outnumbered against his old faction, he might then turn to his father for help. The duo can then together take on the Judgment Day members. Rey and Dominik could then challenge Balor and JD McDonagh for the WWE World Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania 41. Rey and Dominik have previously been the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They won the titles on May 16, 2021, at WWE WrestleMania Backlash against Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Exploring a storyline where Dominik Mysterio ditches Liv Morgan for a former two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion offers a wealth of creative possibilities. This scenario can introduce new alliances, rivalries, and growth arcs, ultimately elevating Dominik's role in WWE. Here's a deep dive into how this could play out, analyzing the potential narrative directions, impacts on characters, and the broader storyline within WWE. Dominik Mysterio's current alignment with Liv Morgan has a fun, rebellious feel. He's portrayed as the bad boy with a love interest by his side. However, WWE could use this foundation to pivot Dominik's character in a more complex, mature direction. Enter a former two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, a seasoned wrestler who could serve as a powerful influence, steering Dominik away from Liv. The question remains, who would fill this role, and how will they shake up Dominik's journey? Possible champions could be Randy Orton or AJ Styles. Both have storied WWE careers and a history of teaching young talent through alliances or feuds. For this scenario, let's focus on Randy Orton, whose brutal approach and tactical mind could offer Dominik a sinister mentorship that would conflict with Liv's influence. Randy Orton has a legacy as a manipulative, calculating character, with a long history in villainous roles as the Viper. Aligning Dominik with Orton could represent a definitive turn for the younger Mysterio, casting off Liv's more lighthearted, anti-hero style for Orton's darker, ruthless mindset. This shift would parallel Randy's original role with Evolution, where he joined veterans Triple H and Ric Flair, setting him on the path to superstardom. The storyline could begin with subtle hints of tension between Dominik and Liv. Orton could plant seeds of doubt in Dominik's mind, criticizing Liv's influence and suggesting that she's holding him back. Orton might say that Dominik has the potential to surpass even Rey Mysterio's legacy if he's willing to make tough sacrifices.